Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Lens of Truth, with me, Ave Florentino, and for today's video, since the Nintendo Direct for June has just been confirmed by Nintendo, let's go ahead and talk about my predictions and my wants, and mainly what's more likely to be revealed at that Nintendo Direct. And then I will have another video that's going to focus on my wish list that are mostly unlikely, but that I would really want for this next later half of the Nintendo Switch. But before we get started, hit that like button, ring the bell if you like my content, and get to it. So to get one game out of the way that we know for sure is coming on May 23rd is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake for the Nintendo Switch. So this game is an RPG that, if you guys haven't played it, came from the Nintendo GameCube all the way back in the 2000s. And this is one of those games that I played on the Wii, and I'm excited to play this because it's a ground up remake with brand new visuals that match that of Paper Mario: The Origami King. So if you're excited for an RPG game that's one of the best ones in the Paper Mario series, this is one to check out. And yet another port that's coming, this time from the Nintendo 3DS, is Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon. This is the HD version. They're taking the Dark Moon out of the title, so it's just Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. This is one of those games that I played years ago on the 3DS. It was a fun game, although I didn't like some of the structure when it came to the missions, where it took you out of a mission as soon as you completed it. It was one of those that you had to play in small bursts because it was on a handheld. Let's see if there's enough changes, and I think they're going to keep to that mission structure, which you either hate it or like it, or if they completely change it. So that's another port that's coming, but we don't know exactly at what month in 2024. Alright, so one of the games that I feel like is most likely going to be at the June Direct is the Metroid Prime, maybe not trilogy obviously, because we did get Metroid Prime Remastered last year. I think we're going to get a port of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Now these, I hope they get the same treatment as Metroid Prime 1 Remastered, but it looks like it's just going to be an HD port. But let's see what they do. This has more of a high chance to get that HD port because if we're lucky, we will eventually get Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch and the Nintendo Switch successor. So, let's see if we get some Metroid Prime love this year. And if anything, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption are great games, and if it does get a clean facelift, that's going to be more than enough, especially if it's based off of the Wii edition. So it'll get a lot more people to play this game, and I think it will be more of a shadow drop that's like Pikmin 1 and 2 that they had last year and the year before with Pikmin 4. So one of the games that people have been wanting for years, and there's been rumors that it has been completed for such a long time, because we do know that Nintendo does hold back games when they're complete and then they can just release it when the time needed. So Wind Waker HD, The Legend of Zelda, that came originally on the Nintendo GameCube and then the HD version on the Wii U. This is the port that people want, and having played this game on both systems, and I did get the Wii U version digitally, there was some frame rate drops, and I think it didn't run at 60 frames per second. So that's one of those games that can benefit from another port and running at 60 frames per second, and hopefully adding some more content like that cut dungeon that we all know happened from years ago, because this is one of those games that was actually rushed. And it's one of those Zelda games that has the least amount of dungeons. So, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, it can be shadow dropped in the June Direct. for my last game, because this is the year of the Nintendo Switch when it's just a lot of remakes, remasters, and ports, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD from the Wii U version is most likely to get released hopefully throughout the year alongside Wind Waker HD. And this is just one of those games that I feel like has been ready for a long time, and Nintendo might even release this separately. I don't see both of these games in a twin pack because, you know, these games are of high quality and they're Zelda games. So this is one of those games that has a big chance of dropping this year, and it will keep us tied over filling out those months until we get more news of the Nintendo Switch successor. So what do you think of my predictions? Are these games most likely to come in the June Direct? And all of the unknown surprises that Nintendo will show. And stay tuned because I do have another video coming soon of my wish list. So thank you guys so much for watching and see you later. Bye.